against an elder, receive not an accusation, but before 2 or 3 witnesses. If you're going to have to deal with a pastor and an evangelist, a man of God that is ruling in the ranks, he's in a position in the church or church is, you got to bring 2 or 3 witnesses. And then the next verse said, them that sin. I'm sorry, but I think that means them elders. And I'm sorry, I've just always isolated that. Like, them that sin, rebuke. I'm afraid it's talking about the preachers that sin. Am I right? Several heads are nodding. Because, I mean, I'm not trying to prove it. I'm kind of asking, is that right? It seems right. Them elders that sin, rebuke before all. Verse 22, lay hands suddenly on no man. You better be careful who you put in position. You won't have to be walking it back. Now, okay, this little section deserves its entire own lesson, and I'm not going to go there. I'll just say this. Oh, my soul, if you ever have to deal with your pastor, oh, my goodness. If you ever have to deal with a much-used evangelist that's in the circles, you better get together as the body of Christ. You better fast. You better pray. You better not lay your hand on him. You better not act stupid or sideways. God will kill you even if the man's wrong. David and Saul. David was supposed to be the king. Saul's trying to kill him. Saul was as wrong as he could be. David was as right as he could be. But David said, I'm not going to touch God's anointed. I'm going to let God do this in his own time. And I will tell you, okay, I shouldn't be. I mean, this is a whole nother. Let me tell you something. If you ever have to deal with your preacher, you better do your best not to. But if it has to be done, you get together as the entire church and you weep and you pray and you fast for more than 2 or 3 days. And you get other men of God and you go get his ordaining counsel and you go get his preachers. And you turn it over to his preachers. And if he ain't got preachers in his life, that might be a real big indicator. I had a man, I can't name names, and it's close to my heart, and it's really devastated our lives, some of us. Bad stuff, bad. You know, pastors with a wife and child shouldn't be sleeping with teenage girls in their own church. Bad stuff. And I can't, and I won't tell you now or later. I'm done talking about it, but I'm just trying to put it before you. And when he got confronted by Nathan the prophet, there's an old man of God. I went to him and I just said, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here for availability. I'm here for accountability. I'm here. And that's all I said to the man. That was only the level of involvement that I needed. But old man of God came to him and confronted him. And old man of God said to him, you need to get 5 old preachers and submit yourself to them. And he said, I don't know 5 godly preachers. And he thought he'd won his little argument. Yes, sir. And the man of God said, that's your fault. Amen. That there's not 5 good preachers in your life. That's your fault.